Good good morning, everybody. Let's make sure everything's working properly. Sounds like it is. Sorry about that. My voice sounded weird just there. Okay, so we're going to give people a couple minutes to come into the stream. We're going to talk about what we're doing today. The title of the game we're playing is going to go into the title later for the replay. I wanted it to be a surprise, even though a lot of people can probably tell from the thumbnail what it is, if you know about it. Chad, Surf Demon, welcome to the stream. All right, we got 10 people in here. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to be able to stream on Christmas Day. I'm going to be busy with other stuff, so I decided, you know what, let's do our Christmas stream now. And I was made aware of a game yesterday that kind of piqued my interest. It was Christmassy. I went through the whole thing last night. It was only about an hour, 2 hours long. It's probably going to be way less for us now that I've played through it. And that's what we're going to do for Christmas. I was originally going to make a Steam Deck performance video for it. I actually have, let's see, like 12 clips recorded for it that I was going to use for that video. But I decided, you know what, let's just stream it and have fun with it. So we're going to dive into that Christmassy game here in just a moment. Before we get started, what's going on the channel right now? The Crisis Core Reunion review is going to go up on Friday. I finished it last night, unlocked New Game Plus, and I started writing the review about 10-20 minutes ago. So, yeah, I've got first couple sections of the review written. After we're done on the stream today, I'm going to finish up that review so we can put it up on Friday. All right, let's see. Chat, I tried playing Mad of Medan and got the Microsoft C++ runtime error. I have not tried to play that game yet. That is unfortunate, though. All right, so let's see. Crisis Core review on Friday. I'm still working on the Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate Steam Deck video. Maybe that'll be up next week. I kind of spent all of yesterday just working on Crisis Core and then getting into this game we're going to play today. And if you guys didn't know, Mortal Shell released on the Switch. Stealth launched just a couple days ago for $30. I haven't gotten it yet. I sent PlayStack some messages and an email to see if they would send me a review code. So I'm going to wait on that. And, you know, after I'm done with Crisis Core and Assassin's Creed, maybe I'll grab that. We'll have to see how things go. Because, I mean, next week is Christmas. Yeah, can you believe Christmas is in 4 days? And I think that's about all that's going on the channel at the moment. Don't really have anything other stuff that I'm reviewing right now, because I'm still trying to get through Assassin's Creed 2 in the Ezio collection. But anyways, yeah, today we're going to play a nice little Christmassy game, which I'm kind of glad that Christmas game fell under my radar, because I was originally going to buy Mortal Shell to stream today, but you know what? Paying $7 for a game is better than $30. So we're going to go into a Christmassy game. This is on Steam Early Access. It is, I think it's like $7 right now. It is a Christmas-themed horror game called Crimson Snow. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started. We're going to talk about what you have to do to get this running on the Steam Deck to start, and then we're going to go through the game. It should only take me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, because I know everything. I know what to do now, so there's not a big difficulty curve of learning everything. So this is Crimson Snow. It's a Christmas-themed kind of stalker-like horror game. So, you know, you've got a stalker wandering around, and you have to stealth around to get past them. And if you know this game, then I don't need to explain the story to you. But we'll get to that in a minute. So, this is also a good way to showcase how you can edit the control styles of games on the Steam Deck. Because this game is still in early access, there is no gamepad support at all whatsoever. So you can only play it with keyboard and mouse. So to be able to play on the Steam Deck, you have to go into controller settings and modify your layout, which it should have So I went into gamepad mode and basically mapped keys to the different buttons. So let's see if it kept my layout. Oh, good, it did. So this game uses Q, E, and F for interaction items. There are some dialogue choices and with using the flares to be like a flashlight. So basically I'm set those to 3 of the 4 face buttons where you can just like go in, you can say, hey, I want to use this. So you can see, okay, this is going to be Mop 2. I can put it on any mouse movement. I can put it on keyboard. I can put it on numbers. I can do a bunch of stuff. And then, you know, you go into the joysticks and you say, hey, I want the right joystick to be a mouse for aiming. And then I want the left joystick to be W, A, S, and D for movement. And basically that's how you go into a game that does not support gamepads, and you can make it support gamepads as long as it doesn't have too many different commands for the amount of buttons on your controller. I spent a long time getting this working yesterday. And of course you have to go to the triggers to do the mouse movement. So like I would say, hey, R2 is a right mouse click, L2 is a left mouse click, because this game also uses mouse clicks. So now we'll go back to the game itself. Now before we get started, is this a good game? No, it's an okay game. It is a first-person horror game made with Unreal Engine 4 that is really badly optimized. Changing the graphical settings doesn't do much right now. Doesn't have gamepad support. But it's a game, it has a scenario that I always like, and I'm interested in these kinds of scenarios and like them in a horror setting. And we'll get to the scenario as we play the game. Chad, the fun part of Linux. Alright, so Mike came in. Nice you're doing a Steam Deck live chat. Just bought one. It's great. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, and also because this doesn't have controller support, we have to use the touch. I'm using the touchpad on my PS5 controller to navigate these menus. So and this is kind of going to double as a performance video for Crimson Snow. So we'll go into graphical settings first. Go up to graphics setting. Actually, I can just use this. Sensitivity is not great though. So here's what I did. Changing the graphics settings doesn't change a whole lot. Now, obviously, keeping it on high, you're going to get a lot of really low dips into like the 15s to 20 range. So you want to keep it on low or medium for everything. Everything here. Disable VSync, lower frame rate limit to 30 FPS, medium. You can't really do much with resolution. So this is what I've got. So I messed with this near the end of the game yesterday, so I'm hoping that it still stays stable. If it doesn't, we'll modify it as we play. But this is a game that I was made aware of because of Gamer Salt. I think that's what his YouTube channel is called. He does breakdowns on stories of horror games. Yeah. He posted it just a couple days ago. Gamer Salt, where it's like SAULT. His voice takes some getting used to, but he does good breakdowns of horror games if you just want to hear the story of something. So I saw it pop up. I'm like, I'm going to look into this. It's only like $7. And I enjoyed it. So we're going to go into this game. And we're going to talk about it. And it'll probably only take about an hour or so. It took me slightly under 2 hours to beat it for the first time, which I didn't look up any guides on how to find anything. I just went through the game and figured it out. So maybe it'll only be an hour. But yeah, let's see. Chad Milton said, yep, the frustrating part of the Steam Deck, all of the tinkering. Yes, you do have to do a lot because now we're at, hey, I've got this game that is keyboard and mouse only, but I'm still playing with the controller. It's a pretty simple horror game too, which helps. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll get into this bite-sized horror game about Christmas. Yes, I want to lose my previous save data and start fresh. So we're going to start here, and we're going to explain the story as we go, because I have a pretty good grasp on what the story is here after playing through the game once. Alright, so as you can see, you got the blurring going on, and if you look at the FPS, yeah. That's the best we're going to get. Because, I mean, if you want, we can test it. We'll go to settings, turn everything down like I had before, and see if that improves. But what I basically found was that 20 to 30 FPS is pretty much going to be the norm for this entire game. Let's see what happens if I do that. See, I lowered everything down, and we're still at 20 to 25 FPS, which is kind of something that I just had to get used to. But, you know, being a handheld gamer, not a big issue. So let's go ahead and get started. Our phone is ringing, so let's go ahead and we'll pop it back up to medium so things look slightly better. So let's go to medium textures. We don't need shadows. I don't really care about shadows. But we'll have medium textures and we'll keep going. Continue. And we'll pick up the phone.
Hi, handsome.
Now let's make sure
What have you been up to while your better half wasn't around?
Gotta make sure that sounds okay. Alright, let's see. I don't remember which button I did for each option, so I think triangle is the one on the left. Yes.
Season of Dark Vengeance without me, there will be blood. We've already finished negotiations, so I'll be home.
Okay, audio is good there.
I took a bunch of pics, just like the rest. Let me send you one right now.
So we'll find the story here.
My photo in the mountains, or
Basically, Joyce is the main protagonist's girlfriend calling him before Christmas.
swimming.
Alright, so basically, she's telling you, like, pictures that you can look at. And we're actually going to see the picture on the phone, so we're going to go with your picture in the mountains.
Amazing. There was almost no wind. It was a perfect
And the choices you make can affect the ending, so I was told. So we're going to do a little bit different stuff during the ending, during the game here, to see if I can get a different ending than I got yesterday. Yeah, see, look at that nice little picture of Joyce.
I know that you don't like meeting new people, but I'm worried about you, Mark. I'm pretty much the
Chad, I think I watched
It's Christmas.
Manly Badass Hero play this. You might. There are a bunch of streamers that have played it. I remember looking it up before I played it, and there were a bunch of people that have done, like, little reactions where they have, like, you know, the little funny, oh my gosh, I look so scared picture of them in front of the game. Alright, so basically she's saying that no one ever comes over, the main protagonist doesn't talk to anybody. You say, well, not exactly. Today I received a letter.
That's so cool. Open it up and tell me what's inside. It's near the entrance, right?
Alright, now we're going to go find this letter.
I wonder what
Now,
this
I know having it like 20 to 25 FPS is a little bit fidgety, but, you know, I got used to it, and it wasn't a huge problem for me. So let's go and find the letter that I was sent, or, well, that the protagonist was sent. Ooh, can I open this? Oh, hey, I didn't open this before. Now, I know we got on low, but you can, like, definitely tell. They put a lot of visual fidelity into this game, which, unfortunately, might be why it has so many optimization problems, because right now it is just not optimized for PC very well.
If I didn't lose my phone around 4 times a day, you need to look near the front door. It must be
So, yes, the girlfriend is yelling at him because we're walking around looking at stuff. So let's go find that letter, which is right here. And hopefully, if the developers can patch this when this comes out of early access, it'll be better optimized. Alright, so, let's read the letter. Honey, I miss you so much. It's a pity that everything ended so badly. I'm ready to give us another chance. Yes, maybe I did some stupid things, but I won't do them again. It's a pinky promise. Let's meet and discuss everything. Letter, how did she get my new address? So this is where the story starts to unravel. This is from an ex-girlfriend. as you can see from the lips. That is not Joyce that we're talking to here.
Well, who's it from? What did they write?
And now we have to lie to Joyce. It's just some papers from the tax office. It's a postcard from my parents that are wishing me Merry Christmas. So let's see here. Which button does the right option?
That's so nice.
Square does. Okay.
I thought you stopped communicating with them. It's so good that I was wrong. By the way, about communication, please go up to your bedroom window.
About communication, please go up to your bedroom window. Okay, now we're going to go up to... We're still in tutorial land here. This is basically the game saying, here, learn how to walk around, interact with things. I'm going to walk up there.
Well, what do you see?
And we see a light on over there. Okay, so I see how my girlfriend is messing with the lights in her home. You've arrived, why didn't you call?
Isn't it
Let's do you've arrived, why didn't you call? I didn't do that one before.
Luckily, the plane landed before the storm started. Now, on to the second part of my surprise. But first, show me your festive mood. Let me think.
How?
I remember you had some sparklers in your closet. Light them up in front of your window.
Alright. Now it's going to be a few minutes before we get into the real fun of the game where everything gets creepy.
I'm sorry.
So we're just going to do tutorial and we're going to open this. There is a flare, I think, in here. Yep, there it is. You're going to be able to find flares in the game and light them up. Like this. As flashlights. And ways to drop the FPS more because this game isn't very well optimized right now. So we're going to
There it is.
light this
I
up
can feel
with
my
our F key
spirit. All right,
or
here's
the X
second part of
button
the surprise. Do you remember that
on
much
my
wine you
controller.
couldn't buy until you saw the price tag? Today,
That's
we'll try it
strange.
out. I also got some fireworks. So
I got an
take
achievement
sparklers
for
and come over.
turning
Let's
on
celebrate
the
Christmas
light, but I
together.
know, I'm pretty sure I
By
got
the
that
way,
achievement
brought
before.
you a present. Did you get me something too?
Because I'm like 12 out of 16 achievements done from playing the game once. Okay, let's see. Aren't you the curious one? I need to pick it up from under the tree talking about her present, and I won't tell you what it is.
Okay, now I'm interested. Grab it and come over. I'm waiting. The longer you wait, the
Now we're going to
quicker
go over and grab the present, and we're going to go across the street and start this game proper.
Take your gift and come to see me. It's under the tree, isn't it?
Here's the present right here. Like, you can tell when it's something you can interact with, because you might not be able to tell super well here, but the radical turns into a hand. So then, here's her present. It's an engagement ring.
You found the gift. Come see me already.
Now we're going to not put a coat on, and we're going to walk out into the snowstorm.
Lost in this weather. Follow the light, handsome. I'm waiting for you.
And now we're just going to walk over here. In a straight line, and oh no, I can't see! Don't worry, I'm just walking in a straight line. Everything's fine. And if you're Chad Middleton, Fallout does that with achievements. I would just be walking and a random achievement would pop up. Yeah, it's just weird because I feel like I should have already gotten that achievement on my first run, so that shouldn't be popping up again. Let's see, what we got here? Lots of unpaid bills. Is there something we can read on here? I didn't look at these before. 'Cause it's always nice to go through a game, like a horror game, and then go through it again and look for little things you didn't see before. So 2012. Does it say Huntington County? Looks like that's from Texas, so we must be someplace in Texas. So let's head into the house. And have the door shut me in. So we've got some Christmas decorations around here. Can't go in there yet. Now eventually we'll be able to go all around this house in horror game fashion. Oh, why are you laughing? Chad, I would just wait in the house for the storm to clear out. Yeah, but girlfriend tempted him with wine that he always wanted to try. So let's see. Can't go in here. I mean, I know we can't go in here. Oof. Hold on. I'm running into the under 20 now. I might have to lower this stuff down all the way. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's not a very well optimized game right now. You know, that still looks fine. Gonna walk in. Oh, look at the Christmas tree. What's this back here?
Where are you?
Oh, you're calling.
Did you sink into the snow? Hurry up. I'm getting tired of waiting.
She doesn't know you're here. I'm already inside your house and I don't see you here.
What does inside your house mean? I'm standing at the door and I didn't see you come in. Hey, Santa. It looks like you broke into the wrong house. Get out of there before you get...
Uh-oh. Lights went out. Good thing I have a flare to use as a flashlight. Aw. Where'd all the Christmas decorations go? There's another Merry Christmas card or sign. Just looking around because you can see some stuff changed in here. Stuff got knocked over. The Christmas decorations are gone. That door's locked. Can we get into any of this stuff? Oh, we can. Cool. Hold on. Turn our flashlight on real quick. No. Now, I try to be sparing with these because they don't last forever. There's one. There we go. Now we got two. But at the same time, when I finished this game, I had like 10 of them unused. Mike, some problems I had seemed to be solved after I started using the beta version. Okay. And there's another flare. So we're just going to use our flare to navigate out of here. And that's not Joyce. Use the flare to burn down while you leave. Burn the house down while you leave. Yeah. So we're just gonna turn the flare off. And she's gone. Whoever that was. Now we have to come through here because it's real dark. All right. Now it's light enough for me to not use the flare. Because that's kind of like what I did in this game. I kind of like use the flare only when absolutely necessary as I figured things out. Alright, let's see. Can we open this? Yes, we can. And unfortunately, because this is supposed to be used with a mouse, the right analog stick definitely doesn't do very well with moving around the reticle. There's another, so now we're up to 3. Jeff, or walking around the room. Alright, so we are going over here. Okay, now we have something new we can look at. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry, but I can't return for my trip before Christmas work. Please celebrate without me. I think I've seen this postcard before. This is weird. Things will slowly come into play as we find more stuff. And then here's this. A photo of an elderly couple. I don't remember Joyce having these photos. I thought her parents looked different. Kind of like settling in a little bit more of, did I come into the right house? So we're just going to look around for stuff. Milk. Of course, the cabinet's where you keep milk. That's not going to spoil or anything. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's where things get interesting. Alright, so up here, door's locked, so we're going to go in here. And we're going to pick up this, and here's where the story really comes in. Everything will happen today. It will be our perfect holiday. He's coming soon, so I need to get ready. Dress, Christmas tree, decorations, fireworks, ring. He cannot leave. He is already here.
Honey,
and here's...
Are you there?
And you have a hiding mechanic so you can hide from this person calling you honey. That's about to walk in. And you think, oh, that's probably Joyce, right?
I see you.
That's not Joyce. That is a demonic lady that wants to kill you. Yep. And that's our stalker for the game. On Keyblade, hello and welcome to the stream. I'm sure you walked in right as soon as that jump scare happened. Alright, so that's kind of like throwing in what we got for this game. You've got this scary demon lady that you're trapped in the house with, and you've got to avoid her. So we'll pick that up. That will trigger her coming in, so we're going to have to hide until she leaves. Chat, she's into that vampire stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I got when I looked at this game. I'm like, oh hey, she's a killer vampire. So let's just say she's a vampire. There's more to the story than that that's explained later, but let's say she's a vampire. So basically you are now trapped in this house right before Christmas with this crazy vampire lady. Because you can see she's got claws on her hand, and you know, you saw her teeth were all razor sharp. Now, when I first started playing this game, when I got to this point, I was pretty tense. I was getting that spoopy vibes of like, oh god, what do I do? But the further I went into this game, I really liked it. But I kind of lost that everything is scary vibe. And we'll go into it more as we go further into the game. Surf Demon, why are the pretty ones always demons that want to kill you? Alright, so what we're going to need to do is So basically what you do is you watch their patterns. She has a pattern every area of the game, so you have to watch and wait until she's not patrolling where you are. She'll turn around right here. And we go into a new area. Because the locked door is now unlocked, and now we can come in here. And move onward. So let's grab another flare. We got 4 now. There's not really anything in here that we need. Let me think. I'm trying to remember the right path. The correct path. Oh, right. Yeah, and now there are chains locking the Christmas door. So we can't go that way. We can't go this way. So now it's a matter of classic horror game. You're trapped with Vampire Lady and you have to find a way out. So let's scoochy down this way. And we'll move into the next area. Now, when I first played this, I was real nervous, but now I remember like, oh, okay, this is how the game works. This is what all you have to do everywhere. So we pop into this area right here. And we have a little tree with a little Christmas tree with snow globes in it. That's moving farther away. And I'll say it right now. You see the walking speed, right? This is all you get for walking. There are a couple areas of the game where the game turns the normal walk into a dash, but you can't run in this game.
Here, I found the Christmas tree that you knocked over. And why did you take off its decoration?
I didn't knock over a Christmas tree.
Do you even know how long it took me to decorate it?
It wasn't me.
What do you
I've been
mean
locked
it
up in
wasn't
here.
you? Then who was walking around my house? Mark, seriously, don't
So
scare
this
me
is
like
kind of
that. What is
insinuating
going
that they're
on?
actually in the same house. You won't believe me? I
Mark,
think I'm
do you need
hallucinating.
help? I can... Wait. There's someone here.
Okay, and now we'll interact with that. Oh! And then everything changed. This happens a couple times during the game where like everything around you just morphs and changes. I kind of like this in games because it's really neat to be able to like be familiar with an area, turn around, and somehow it's completely different. All right, and here's where the big part of the game starts. So you go into an area, you explore around until she appears, and then the stealth part starts. So basically what you need to do in this part is the 3 snow globes are missing from here, so we got to go find them. So let's go find the snow globes. I believe there are a couple flares in this room as well, so we'll grab a flare right here. See, we've already got 5 flares. Can't go in there yet. That's locked. That's locked. So we'll light this room up a little bit. And basically we're just like looking around for that right there. We're not going to grab that yet. That's a snow globe. And this is kind of the part of the game where I started realizing how simple the programming is. So basically, you go into an area, you grab a key item, and boom, she immediately knows and comes to this area. And this kind of repeats for the whole game. You do something you're supposed to do, boom, she comes in the area, walks in, and then you kind of have to follow her around and oh, the vampire is calling you sweetie. Look at those big Freddy Krueger claws. Alright, now we can come out. Just slowly follow her. As long as she doesn't see you, you're fine. On Keyblade, starting to remind me of PT a little bit. Okay. I never played PT, so I don't know how similar they are. But this is a very simple stalker horror game. Uh-oh. And here's how simple it is. She saw where I went, right? She saw exactly where I went. Doesn't care. So this is a game where if you can make it to a hiding spot, even if she spots you, you're safe. So now we can just start over. Start following her down this way again. So basically you just got to know where the hiding spots are. All right, now once she's in position, she'll turn around and then see me again. That's fine. We'll hide again. It's kind of like a matter of testing the AI. So what we need to do is have her turn around. Now you have to stay a certain distance away from her, because if you like get right up close to her, it'll automatically go into the "she found you and you're now dead" stuff. See, she stopped right there. I don't know if she stopped right there because she's designed to or because of the... Alright, now we're safe in here. Ish. There aren't really any hiding spots in here. There's not really anything for you to grab either, so... Just walk up here. And immediately pop back.
Honey,
that was a lot scarier for me the first time.
you.
Oh, and that, honey, don't make me hurt you. Alright, So we're just going to slip by her real quick and pop right down here. Chad Middleton, that wouldn't work if it was the Xenomorph. No, it wouldn't. If you were playing Alien Isolation, that alien would be like, I see you right there. I see you. Alright, now we're waiting for her. Yeah, for her to patrol around here. Now we gotta slip past her and move into this next area. Because all 3 snow globes are in this area. We just gotta find them. And let's see here. Were you... No, that doesn't open. It was in here. So here's the second snow globe. She immediately heard me grab the snow globe. And if you notice, the game kind of tells you where things are. Because when we came into that area, you could actually hear the jingling of the snow globe.
We can decorate the tree.
So now she comes in here, and whenever you grab something, her routine changes a little bit, like where she's patrolling. And you got to be careful, because this is a checkpoint system. There are no save points, so like at the beginning of each area, which for us was when we first had the room morph and we started looking for the snow globes. So you got to find all 3 of them and put them where they are without her getting caught and killing you. On Keyblade, one of the creepier things about PT was there are different things that may trigger progression each time, such as saying a certain name multiple times into the mic. Oh, that's cool. Alright, she turned that way. So we're going to have to slip past her. Yeah, this is the... Now, I do like this design with stalker stealth-based horror games where you have to follow your stalker a little bit. Where you can't just like steer clear of them all the time. Alright, now let's pop in here to get our final snow globe. I think it's in here. Is it in here? Or is it someplace else? Oh, it's someplace else. The bolt cutters are in here. So we got bolt cutters. Quickly hide. And thankfully they're not an asset swap of the Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village bolt cutters. Because you could see that they used that. I think the bolt cutters were the same between 7, 2, and 8 of Resident Evil. She's going to say something.
Stop running away.
And the more she says things, the more you kind of get
You hiding?
and are hinted about what this story is.
We are made for each other.
That particular and all of the honey talk.
Be together.
Okay. Now we're going to watch to see where she goes. We need to stay on her route. I think in this scenario she went back down a little bit farther into that hallway. See, now she's coming down this way. So we're going to have to hide again. Wait for her to come up. And this is a stealth game. This is basically a stealth game where you have to stealth around your stalker so she doesn't kill you. Even though she seems like she's in love with you. I didn't pick up that flare, but I don't really need it. I've got like 5. And you're just slowly following your beautiful vampire stalker. Alright, now we hide in here. Gonna have to wait until she turns around and goes back the other way. Because once you get down what this game does, it's pretty easy. Oh, one of my flares died. I now only have 5. Okay, we're safe. Gonna close this door. Even though we don't need to. Because once they... once the stalker here, vampire lady, goes in a certain direction, she doesn't really veer from her patrol. Because even when you do that, we grab the other snow globes, she didn't really do anything. So now we can just, at our leisure, fill this up with snow globes. Then they'll look pretty. And we can go. And we have, what do we have here? We have Christmas decorations. Oh, wow. I didn't see that 5 FPS drop the first time I played it. And you can hear this kind of like almost demented Christmas music playing as we move into our next area. And that's kind of like the formula for this game. So you go into an area, you have a task, you go into one of these weird black rooms to get a key item, and you move on to the next area. Oh, and you see the whole place morphing back to the way it was. Or was it? And then you go into a new area, you get a little bit of story bits, and then you get your next objective. And it's kind of like the whole game like that. Which I don't mind the simplicity of it. That way you don't have to do a whole lot, don't have to learn a whole lot to get to the next story bit and find out more about what's going on, who this crazy vampire lady is. Having crazy vampire lady claws come out, and her claws are still a little bit in the doorway right there. Let's see here. Now we have the bolt cutters, which means we can now get into the Christmas tree room. Now, we got those Christmas decorations, so let's decorate the tree!
Mark, I think I'm hallucinating too. I saw someone at the window and she... I'm just seeing things. Yeah.
Yes, honey, you're just seeing things. That's right. Let's see here. Joyce, you need to leave now.
Please tell me what's going on with you.
Everything feels like a dream. The house is changing. Some crazy woman is looking for me.
You saw a woman, right?
Yes.
But if it's true... Okay, fine. I'll do as you say. I'll grab my jacket and leave. What the... The doors aren't opening.
Look out. It's the crazy vampire lady. Okay. Mike said they never heard of PT, needed to Google it. It does look good. Yep, and unfortunately, it's gone forever. Sadly. I never got to play it. Alright. Let's see, we've still got 5 flares left. So we need to go someplace else now. Let's see. We can come through here, right? Oh wait, no, I think I know where we need to go. Oh, this next part's great. Oh. I did enjoy a lot of the creepy things that this game did. Oh, look, there she is. Can't go through there. Nope, you didn't find me. Nope. And doors are locked.
Honey, it's beautiful.
And we can get a good
I'm
look at
going
this lady.
where I will be right back.
Oh, you don't want to kill me now. And we can, like, watch what she's doing. Because that's, like, a part of the game where she's not really trying to kill you. I mean, if you let her catch her before you got back to the room, she probably would. But she's happy because you decorated the Christmas tree. Now, she said she would be right back, so I tested the game when I first played it. I'm thinking, maybe if I just don't leave, she'll actually come back and I'll get some different outcome. No, that doesn't happen. Hopefully, when this game gets out of early access, they'll add more cool optional stuff to happen. Because there's another area of the game where I was wondering if that happened, and I tried it, and nope. The only variance I can see so far is, like, you can get different endings with your choices. And as terrible as it is, we're going to do that, because I've heard that there is an ending where Joyce dies and one where she doesn't. So we're going to try to trigger the Joyce dies ending, because that's not the one I got before. All right, let's see. Where is that other locked door? Here it is. This should be the last one for the bolt cutters. On Keyblade, I really hope the horror genre comes back strong with the Silent Hill and Dead Space games coming. Yeah! Those remakes look really good. Alright, now I know the achievements aren't repeating, because I remember there being achievements when you go into the basement here. Oh, Joyce is calling me. Hi, Joyce.
No! Don't touch me, bitch!
You tell her, honey. And if you notice, I like what they did with the textures here with the phone, because you could see the fingerprints all over it, and like whenever you're around a light, you can see like the light
Mark, these aren't hallucinations. She isn't
going around the screen of the phone.
tried to
I thought that looked pretty neat.
The doors were locked. She was waiting for me. I think I hurt my leg while running.
And Joyce hurt her leg while running.
I launched fireworks at her.
I launched fireworks at her and it seemed to scare her off.
I don't think she likes bright lights. Try to find something similar. Maybe that'll help you.
Okay, do you know her? Or, I got it, I need to find something that burnt. Joyce, be careful. Okay, let's see, do you know her?
I have no idea who or what she is. Do you think she was following us? Why? Oh, I'm afraid to even think
Don't
about
worry,
it.
we'll find out.
Mark, she can
We won't find everything about our stalker vampire lady, but we'll find out a bit about her by the time the game's over. Let's see. Hide somewhere and bandage your wound, or find a flash. Let's do find a flashlight. I did not do that last time.
God, I hope it works.
We're going to try to get Joyce killed,
I'll try to
so we
call
can see the second ending.
I don't think they'll arrive here fast enough in this weather. One more thing. Please. Be safe. I love you.
Oh, I will be safe. I'll be fine. Mark, or whatever Protag's name is, will be fine. Though I do remember the stealth being a little trickier down here in the basement. Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's lit up here. Cool. Is that another flare? That's another flare. Good deal. You can hear like little sound stuff going. You got little sound cues for that. This was definitely a lot creepier the first time I went through it. Alright, now we can just crawl under here. Because the game definitely tries to keep you a little on edge. You know, like right there. Where she is basically just taunting you Clearly sees you, doesn't kill you, and then just goes and runs into the into that. Okay, let's see. I can't go in here yet. So my main goal here is to go into that door that's up there. To do that, we got to get in here. And to do that, we got to find some breaker boxes to turn on the electricity. So we head up this way. I wonder if the graphics will glitch up here again. No, no, they did a little bit. Alright. So we basically were following the wires to go to different rooms. She doesn't patrol back here, so we're fine. We don't need to worry about her until we actually trigger the thing back here. Alright, another... Oh, hey, look at this. It's a body. With part of that photo from earlier of the elderly couple. So I guess this is that old man. Alright, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here's where things start coming into fruition. We regret to inform you that your vision is deteriorating. The examination showed that you suffer from light hypersensitivity. I recommend that you avoid daylight as well as any bright light sources. And if you see at the top right, my ex-girlfriend didn't like sunny weather either, but it was the least of her problems. So we'll go ahead and hit that. Hide from vampire lady. And one thing that I'm not a fan of in this game is the graphics they did for these, like the little curtains on the bed or on the table. I kind of don't like how they're there and they're transparent there. I would rather just look out the table, but I guess it's fine. It helps the stealth element of her not seeing us there. All right, now we're gonna have to watch where she is. There she is. All right, let's keep looking around. She didn't see that. She didn't see crap. Let's see if she walks by. There's no crouch option in this game, so the controls are very limiting. Like, you can only hide if you interact with a hiding spot. You can't crouch or run. So it is a very basic first-person game. So I can't go through that door yet. Let's see, here's another note. And a hiding spot. I wanted to read the note. Here we go. He said that he went to his friends. Liar. I need to call his mother. She must be one of his coworkers. Is he dating a secretary? He must be dating someone. Who is trying to take him away? So, hastily written note. She was obsessed with someone. Whoever he is, I hope they're all right. And she's right there. She wasn't up there before. Is a hiding spot? Yes. All right. So we're going to need to watch for her route here. Because the other room that we need to get to is back there. And in here you see something very lovely. Look at that. We're going into demonic ritual territory now. Mike, did you switch from Switch to Steam Deck reviews? No. I do mostly Switch reviews and I do Steam Deck videos as well. It's really just the way that it's been since I switched to Reviews to Go, where I just do handheld stuff. Is she walking along that area? Yep. Yep. She's right there. So what we're going to have to do probably is... Alright, let's come out of here. It'll be a tight window. Because I don't see a... Oh, yes, I do. She's up there. Which means we can just turn right here. I hope. Okay, alright. Alright, we're fine. Yep, we're fine. We're fine. We're just gonna... Just keep moving. Keep moving, we're fine. That is an area I almost got caught by her the first time I played. Okay, alright, we're good. We're good, we found a flare. And that happened. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. And we have the old lady. Okay, alright. Now we're just gonna hide again. Because she knows. Okay, it's fine. Oh no! And our pro tag has been caught.
At last. I need to get ready.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop right here. Because before I tried to leave, she turned around and saw me right away, and it turned into a chase. Unless it's scripted. I think it's scripted. Oh yeah, it is scripted because you see those lights on those ornaments on the ground. They make noise when you step on them. Surf Demon handhelds are a fascinating device, going from cut down versions of games to full AAA titles on the go. Yeah, they are. They are great. Nope, I'm out of here. We just gotta run, get back to a hiding spot before she gets to us. Okay, and we're fine. Okay, alright, we're fine. Alright. Now, our goal is to get to that... We gotta get to that door that we just turned on. Grab a key and get out of here. She's gonna turn around there. And go back that way. And I promise you, this was a lot harder my first time when I didn't know all of her patrol routes. Alright. So now we're going to come back here. What we got here? Best that money can't buy. Just some tool stuff. Alright, let's grab that. Oh no! You know what? I want to see what happens. Because there was a checkpoint right before this. Oh. I'm disappointed again. You know, every time I go through different things that look like they're going to be different, I think maybe it's going to have a different death animation or something cool. But no. Maybe when it comes out of early access. But yeah, you see it checkpointed right here, so it doesn't even matter. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to do it. Got my key. Now let's go to that decorated Christmas door. Which I guess that checkpoint was just there, so you didn't have to go and turn those electrical doors on again. Or in case you messed up that QTE to get the key out. Alright. And that's the next area done. We got some fireworks. Yeah, we got some fireworks like Joyce told us to get. Look at these fireworks. We got a plain firework. That looks cool. We got dynamite. 24 bombs of dynamite. Okay. Ah, door.
Mark,
Joyce is calling.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
I'm sorry.
Please speak quieter. She's somewhere near.
This bitch is afraid of bright light, Mark. I scared her away, but she was too fast. She managed to hit me. Mark, I'm not feeling well. What about you? Do you have any news? Preferably good news.
Let's see. My gift for you, she took it away.
This doesn't make any sense.
So Joyce getting hurt again is not something that happened during my initial run. So I think we might be on track for getting this alternate ending.
Give them my address. Find a window they'll be able to see you from. Try to get up to the second floor.
So she called the police. We're going up to the second floor to get the attention of the police that are definitely going to stop this crazy vampire lady. There we go. Give me that. Give me that crowbar. Thank you. All right, now there was a visual cue there hinting that she was coming after us, but I don't think she is. Vampire lady, you there? Nope. Okay, good. Because there were parts of the game where I was like expecting jump scares to be, like right here. Like I expected to jump in here and have the vampire lady just like show up and like try to charge at this before I go. But no. Now I know I'm talking about a bunch of stuff where the game falls apart, but I do still like this game. I really love this sort of scenario. Alright, now we're on the second floor. You got anything for me? Oh, coat hangers. Cool. Got another flare. Anything else in here? Yep, and another flare. Alright, let's turn the flare off and move on. We've got a... Ah, yes. This door. We can't go through here yet. This is our next objective, because it's got a padlock on it. Oh, hey, they got here quick.
Do you hear that? It sounds like the police are here. Hey! Hey, I'm here! I'm here, please! Try lighting something up near the window. Maybe they'll notice.
She's a little desperate. On Keyblade it says you hear Personas 3 and 4 getting a bundle for only $40, but no mention of a physical. I did know that they had a bundle.
Light in a nearby house. Is that you? Are you on the second floor?
In a nearby house. Oh, so we're actually not in the same house as Joyce.
So the police can see you.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will. We will. And this was a little hard for me to hear when I played, so I'm going to turn the volume up of the game just a minute so we can hear this happen. Yeah. We'll turn the game volume back down a little bit. So yeah. The same, exactly what you'd expect to happen.
God. Did you see that? They're all dead. We'll never get out.
All the cops. Rip. Solid Python, the bundle is hilarious. Each game separately is $19.99, but the bundle is $39.49 Atlas, saving a whole 50 cents. Alright.
What's the point?
Pull yourself together.
She tossed around armed men like kittens, and you're telling me not to panic?
That's right. We'll be fine.
Okay,
We're the main characters.
I'll try.
Then again, we're in horror, so that doesn't really
I heard her mum
save us at all.
I don't know if this helps, but she said something about the gift she finally got. And one more thing, I saw that she threw one of the cops through the window of your building.
Threw one of the cops through the window of your building.
Maybe
Oh boy.
he has a gun on his body.
Oh boy.
Damn. The blood is still coming. I'll try to bandage the wound while you find the gun, okay?
Okay. Let's try to find a gun. Let's see. Can we open this? No flares. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. That jump scare got me. That jump scare did still get me. So bravo on that game. Anyways. So postcards. These are my old postcards. I started sending them to my ex-girlfriend when I couldn't talk to her anymore. So that was her. So let's see. Visiting my family. Sorry, stuck at work. I can't come. I'll be late. And this is where the story starts to come together. So all of these notes are about the main character's ex-girlfriend, who has somehow become a demonic vampire lady. Let's read this note as well. Let's see. She left. She won't bother us. Mark bought a ring. Is it for me? Does he want me back? Mark doesn't talk about his parents anymore. That's good. Talk to his parents. Who does he talk with? These friends are bad for him. I need to get rid of them. Mark celebrates Christmas alone. Now is the time. He went to this Bizitch Joyce. Okay, and there's a telescope pointed at...
How are you?
I found a telescope. It's directed towards my house.
Telescope? What do you mean?
A telescope. Alright, let's see. She was spying on me as telling her the truth. Let's go ahead and use the lie.
Something
She was spying on us.
I don't know her. I've never seen her before. Why would she follow me? You, on the other hand. Mark, do you know this woman?
Our options are, no, I've never seen it before, or true, we used to date. So... for the sake of the story, Let's be honest. You know what? No, let's lie.
Lying to me. I feel like you're hiding something. Okay. I don't want to talk about it. You don't have to talk.
Yeah, so basically the story here is this vampire lady, who wasn't a vampire lady before, was dating Mark. She had a lot of mental health issues that were deteriorating as their relationship went on. She was very possessive, very violent, very yandere, to be perfectly honest. She was very violent with him. She wanted to remove everyone in his life that could potentially take him away from her. So he ended the relationship by a letter that she didn't understand. And somehow she became a crazy demon vampire lady. We'll see what happens as we go further. And she's like, "Hello." I forgot that one was there too. That was pretty. That was pretty. That's a pretty good jump scare too. That's a pretty good jump scare. Those two got me. I jumped a little. How many? Okay, we have 6 flares left.
You cheated on me. How is she better than me?
Yep, I'm just gonna hide right here. Yep, I'm just gonna hide right here. Because she was right there. Solid Python says, Lady Dimitrescu prequel. Oh, that's funny. She's not that tall. Do you not see me standing here in the light? Miss Vampire Lady? Well, actually, no. Like, if he's average height, he would look right over here. So she is pretty tall. She's probably 6 foot, at least. Gotta hide here in the bathroom, wait for her to walk by. Now we're gonna walk down this way. We're not going to bother with that if we can't open it, because I don't want her to turn around and see us and run after us again. But you know, with the ease of a lot of this game, it would be a good game to have little fun, no-kill runs in, like no death runs. Let's see, do we have another note? We do. Oh yeah, this is the letter that he wrote to break up with her. It says, "I won't be back. You can stop stalking my family now. Please don't hurt them. They don't know where I am. I didn't tell them where I moved. I know that your illness is causing your behavior, but I can no longer put up with it. You have refused to seek treatment. You can't control your psychosis. I love you, but I'm too tired of being afraid for my family." And she took from that, he loves me, and that's it. So it's kind of insinuated that she doesn't understand that this letter was meant to break up with her. It's kind of like alleged and speculated that she thinks that they are still dating, even though he moved away and basically ran away from her. Because he thinks that she had psychosis. And she got really violent with him, was stalking his family, trying to make sure that no one could ever take him away. Okay, I think we have to go in here for this. Yes, we do. Right, we need to push this down here. Taking advantage of her poor eyesight. Surf Demon. Jump scares without any loud noises are the best ones. Well, yeah, because a lot of those kind of jump scares, like the ones with loud noises, the noise is really supposed to be the jump scare.
I'm not giving it back. It's
Not, you know, the visual thing of like her bursting through the window or door, or her like looking at you around the corridor. Are we close to the... Oh, yeah, we're close to the stealth room. Alright, let's... There's not really anything in here, except that. We'll look to see if there's a file or a note somewhere for more lore. Another flare. Not really. So this room. She's crying. And I'll show you what happens in this room. You see all these decorations around? You have to walk without hitting any of them. Or that happens. And you die. Okay. So what we have to do is, let's get back into the room. This is probably the most difficult part of the game. You have to walk through the room without stepping on any of these decorations. Now, I cheated before. I ran through that area and I barely made it through. But let's do it the correct way. The hard way. Because before, when I ran through there, like the door was in the middle of shutting and the game, I think, just glitched and allowed me to go through. So we have to go this way. While she's crying, or fake crying. And we made it! Yeah, so that's the first time I actually did that the right way. And we go in here. And here's the cop that got thrown through the window. Thrown from the ground level up to the second story window. And there's the police. What is their... Sector police, so it doesn't really give a any clue on where we are. Let's look to see if there are any more files or anything. Because I do love getting lore in these types of games. I don't see any more notes. On Kiva, I want to get Resident Evil Village at some point. Too bad the Switch only has the cloud version. Yeah, it is very unfortunate. Oh, hey, look, a gun. A loaded pistol. Just what I need. Now we're going to call Joyce.
Great.
I found a dead police officer.
If you decide to shoot, it will be loud. Be prepared that she will hear and will come for you. Also, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have a minute?
We're going to do the...
Yes. Sorry.
We're going to be the jerk about it and say, really, right now? She was going to ask what the gift was, and you were going to tell her that it was an engagement ring to propose to her. And she was going to get all emotional and say that she'd give you an answer after all of this was done. Okay. They're going to loudly shoot the lock off. Oh, look. Oh, she's mad now. Gotta shoot. The dynamite interface! To survive. Now, that was another area where I was thinking, okay, maybe if I don't do anything and just let this bad end happen, it'll be different and won't just be the regular death animation. No, it was the regular death animation. That's all it was. Unfortunately. Alright, now we have everything we need to finish the game. So basically the ending is going to... Well, Joyce will probably tell us on the phone as we get closer. But basically we're going to use all the stuff that we've gathered to put an end to this adventure. Yeah, we're almost at the end already. And now we've got the present back with the engagement ring. And on to the final chapter of the game.
Mark, I heard gunshots. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Oh, thank God. Do you have any idea what to do next?
She wants to catch me. I'll use the gift to set up an ambush.
My present? Good. You know, she stole my Christmas decorations for a reason. It looks like she's obsessed with spending Christmas with you. Maybe if you put a present by the Christmas tree, it will distract her. Just don't forget to put the fireworks everywhere first. And Mark, please,
Okay.
be careful.
Oh, I'll be careful. I'm starting to wonder if we're still on the track for the good ending. Despite the changes that I've done so far with the dialogue choices. Because there aren't really any guides available for this game yet. It's just kind of, you know, it's kind of like a new visual novel where you just kind of experiment around with different dialogue choices and see what changes and what doesn't. Alright, now we have a straight shot to the end of the game. Because I don't think we can go... Oh, we can go in here. Cool. You know what? Let's explore around here for a minute. Is she wandering around here somewhere? No. Got some food. Yeah, this is an area we saw earlier on in the game. Yeah, this is basically saying the game telling you, hey, go ahead and set up your big finale. Let's go ahead and get this started. So let's go ahead and open up all these doors, because we're going to be using all of them here in a minute. Alright, so now we're at the Christmas tree. Can we open this too? Yep. Alright. Finale of the game right here. We're going to set this down, we're going to set up an ambush, and we're going to go from there. On Keyblade, the shadow from light on the wall makes it look like a Christmas tree. It does! I did notice that. Surf Demon says, a great one I had was on Fear 2. I just finished a big firefight, went into a side room to get help, turned around to leave, and... Oh, almost right in my face without a sound to go with it. So basically, if you didn't hear, she just said that Mark chose her. We're going to stand here for a minute and let her go through her dialogue. Now, you can't move through this. Because this is another thing where I thought, okay, maybe this leads to a different ending.
Where are you, dear?
I'm right here. But, like... Oh, hold on. While she's standing there, I'm just going to look through these drawers real quick. Since the game is letting me. But no, you can't not blow up the fireworks interface. You have to hit the button. And she's gone. Now she's going to chase you around the house. She should appear here first. You got to make sure she's nearby these that you can blow up interface. And, you know, she's screaming and getting rid of a bunch of them. You just got to keep moving. Because I think you got to do this to her like... Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Okay. We're fine. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, this is fine. We can lead her to this one right here. And there she goes. And she explodes in a magical explosion. And there she is right there. You get the gift back. She's just laying there lifeless.
It looks like the door opened. You did it. I'm not feeling well. The blood isn't stopping.
Yep, I think this is the... Yep, this is the Joyce Dies ending.
Fireworks. You need to go to them.
Joyce, why didn't you call 911? Though I guess she was too worried about Vampire Lady. Oh, that's interesting. Her house is way down there. So I guess crazy ex-girlfriend Vampire Lady lit up her lights at the same time to try to trick him into going to the wrong house. You survived the night, but Joyce died. And that's the whole game. So I'm kind of disappointed in that ending, to be honest. It was exactly... Visually, it was exactly the same as the good ending, except Joyce saying that she was dying. Proofreading. Okay, proofreading's fine. Whoever did the QR tests, I've heard that this is not very well optimized even on good computers. But hey, that was our Merry Christmas game that we decided to go through for Christmas. And we can just listen to this song. It's a nice little Christmas song. Let's see, on Keyblade, any thoughts on that new game made by the BioShock guy? If you're talking about Judas, I have not looked up anything about that game. I think I've heard of it before. Watch on YouTube. I like the looks of it. It does have a very BioShock look to it. Let's see, PS5, Xbox Series, Steam. Oh no, if it's only on next gen, I hope it's not like the Medium, where the Medium just does not work very well on PC. When's it coming out? Coming soon. Gotcha. I'll add it to my wish list. Oh, interesting. They're talking about, they're giving credit to assets that were used in the game in the credits right now. That's interesting. Thank you for playing. And we're done. That is the whole game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, I know it's mechanic wise and how everything went, it's not a good horror game, but you know, I enjoy this sort of scenario. I thought that the stalker being crazy ex-girlfriend vampire demon lady was cool, and you know, I played a little bit of it yesterday, and it was one of those games where I played it a little bit just to do a performance review. I played it for like 20 or 30 minutes to get a good gist on things. I went back to Crisis Core, and then, you know, a few minutes later, I'm just like, I really just want to see the rest of this game. I really want to see the rest of it. And I went back and did, and now we've gone through it again. Let's see, what is the patch? Optimization improvements. Oh, wow. So this just went on early access earlier this month, and let's see, it's got one hotfix, 1, 2, 3, 4 patches. Yeah, playtime 3.5 hours. Oh, and by the way, I did not play this on the SteamOS proper. I turned on Proton for it because it helped performance a little bit. But yeah, this was a nice little Christmas thing because I try to do different things for Christmas each year. Because I remember one year I think last year I did Sakura Santa, that visual novel by the Sakura Succubus developers. One year I did the Doom franchise review. So, you know, I felt like this was something a little different because I was thinking about it this week on what I could do for Christmas. And it just randomly dawned on me when I saw this Crimson Snow game because of Gamer Salt's video. I played through it, I'm like, this would be a good Steam Deck video. Maybe I'll put that up on Christmas. And I just thought, you know what? It's only an hour long. Let's just stream it. Since they hadn't responded back to me regarding Mortal Shell, so I thought, why not? All right. Oh, we got a nice little Christmas icon down there for Halo Infinite's multiplayer event stuff. I haven't played that multiplayer game in quite a while. I've mostly just been dabbing into Fortnite for a match or two every day or two. What else we got here? Nothing. Just a bunch of Christmas stuff in various games. But yeah, that was fun, and you know, I'll get to work on my Crisis Core review here in just a few minutes once we're done here, and that'll be up on Friday because I am, let's see, I'm done writing the intro and story segments of the review, and I've got about 25 clips recorded so far. Because I'm also going to put in, I might also put in some footage of this PPSSPP to show the PSP version upscaled versus the new version. But yeah, we're all done here. I just wanted to run through Crimson Snow today. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual, but hey, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, because I probably won't be streaming next week. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you just have a good week next week. So I'm going to get started on that. Thanks to everybody for joining the stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. And I will see you around.